The air in Munich was thick with anticipation. Paris Saint-Germain stood on the brink of history. For years this was their ultimate ambition. The Champions League trophy was the coveted prize. Reaching the final meant everything to the club. The pressure was immense on their shoulders. Allianz Arena provided a fitting, grand stage, a stadium accustomed to footballing greatness. Tonight it would witness PSG's destiny unfold. Their opponents were Inter Milan, a formidable side. The Italian giants possessed a rich European pedigree. They were not there merely to make up numbers. Inter had their own dreams of continental glory. This final promised a true clash of titans. The tension could be felt by everyone present. Each pass, each tackle would be scrutinized. The stakes could not have been higher for both teams. A battle of tactical wits and sheer willpower. The date was Saturday, May 31st, 2025. This day would be forever etched in PSG's annals. It marked the culmination of a long journey. Years of significant investment and meticulous planning. For the Qatar Sports Investments ownership, this was key. It was more than just a football match, it represented the pinnacle of their sporting project. A victory would redefine the club's global standing. Thousands of passionate fans had made the pilgrimage. Supporters from Paris and Milan filled the city. The stadium was a vibrant sea of colors. PSG's red and blue faced Inter's blue and black. Chants echoed around the magnificent arena. The atmosphere was electric, befitting the occasion. European club football's showpiece event was underway, a spectacle for millions watching worldwide. This was truly what football was all about. The referee's whistle signaled the start. PSG immediately showed their attacking intent. They pressed high up the pitch from the outset. Young sensation Désiré Doué was central to their plans. He buzzed with energy on the right flank. His incredible pace and quick feet troubled Inter's defense. The Italian side seemed wary of his threat. Doué looked determined to make his mark. He was a constant outlet for PSG's attacks. Then came the moment of genius. In the 12th minute, Doué took possession. He dribbled past two Inter defenders skillfully. He unleashed a powerful curling shot from outside the box. The ball nestled into the top corner beautifully. PSG had drawn first blood early. The stadium erupted, a cacophony of Parisian cheers. Doué became the youngest ever scorer in a Champions League final, a record broken by the prodigious teenager. PSG did not rest on their early lead. Their attacking momentum was overwhelming for Inter. Just 10 minutes later, Vitinha scored. He fired a low drive from a well-worked corner. The lead was doubled, stunning the Italian side. Before the halftime whistle, Goncalo Ramos added a third. He headed home a precise cross from Nuno Mendes. PSG's offensive display was simply breathtaking. Inter's experienced defense struggled to find any answers. The second half continued in a similar vein. Désiré Doué was far from finished for the night. He scored his second goal in the 55th minute. It was another spectacular individual effort. He weaved through the beleaguered Inter defense. He calmly slotted the ball past the goalkeeper. This cemented his Man of the Match award. The scoreline now read a commanding 4-0. PSG were cruising towards their maiden title. Luis Enrique's tactical acumen was on full display. His game plan was executed to near perfection. PSG employed a suffocating high press. This disrupted Inter's attempts to build from the back. Quick transitions from defense to attack were key. The Parisians exploited spaces in Inter's formation ruthlessly. Enrique's vast experience in big games was evident. He remained a calm, assured figure on the touchline. His instructions were clear and effective throughout. PSG's journey to this final was arduous. They had navigated a challenging group stage. Then came the tough knockout rounds. They overcame seasoned European campaigners. Victories against Real Madrid and Manchester City were notable. Each match built resilience and belief within the squad. The team clearly learned from previous disappointments. This campaign felt different. A sense of destiny surrounded them. They arrived in Munich at their absolute peak. The contrast in performance during the final was stark. PSG were utterly dominant from start to finish. Inter Milan, usually so composed, looked shell-shocked. They struggled to cope with PSG's intensity and speed. The tactical execution by every PSG player was flawless. They controlled possession and dictated the tempo. It was a testament to Enrique's meticulous preparation. His coaching philosophy had truly transformed the team. This victory also marked a significant personal milestone. Luis Enrique won his second Champions League trophy as a manager. He had previously triumphed with Barcelona in 2015. Achieving this with PSG added another glorious chapter. It cemented his status among Europe's elite coaches. His ability to build winning teams was undeniable. His calm leadership was vital to PSG's historic success. He had delivered the dream for Paris. The final whistle blew, and pandemonium ensued. Paris Saint-Germain were champions of Europe at last. The scoreboard read an incredible PSG 5, Inter Milan 0. It was the biggest winning margin in a modern Champions League final. Substitute Randall Kolo Muani had added the 5th goal late on. An unforgettable night for everyone associated with PSG. Tears of joy flowed freely among players and fans. The long wait was finally, gloriously over. This triumph profoundly reshapes PSG's legacy. They had finally conquered European football's highest peak. Years of striving and substantial investment had paid off. The victory silenced many critics and doubters. A new golden era has dawned for the Parisian club. They were no longer just contenders, but champions. Their place among Europe's elite was now undisputed. This was the moment they had worked towards for so long. The result sends ripples across the European football landscape. PSG's dominant victory signals their confirmed status. They are a new powerhouse, a force to be reckoned with. The traditional balance of power may well be shifting. Other established giants will take note of this display. The prestige of French football, Ligue 1, also receives a significant boost. This could attract even more talent to the league. This 2025 Champions League Final will be remembered. It will go down in history as a classic performance. Désiré Doué's breakout display announced a new global superstar. PSG's name is now engraved on the famous trophy, the story of their journey and this emphatic win. It will be told and retold for generations to come, a truly historic achievement for Paris Saint-Germain. Football history was made in Munich that night.